Hadush Kebatu sentenced to 12 months in prison for 5 offences, including 2 of sexual assault. The 38-year-old asylum seeker from Ethiopia stood in the dock as sentence was passed down. The district judge, Christopher Williams, said Kebatu had shown no remorse for his behaviour. Kebatu, a resident of the Bell Hotel in Epping, was arrested after sexually assaulting a 14-year-old girl and a woman in July. Now, he'd arrived in the UK just days before, and his arrest sparked 2 months of protests in Epping. His schoolgirl victim says that she's anxious now each time she goes out. The woman he also sexually assaulted said she's worried to leave her house. Now, the court heard that during his probation interview, Kebatu said he didn't know the UK was so strict. Because of this situation, he said, Epping is in chaos and he got a lot of other migrants into trouble. Kebatu's lawyer said that his firm wish was to be deported as soon as possible. The court also heard that Kebatu had attempted to take his life on one occasion while in custody. There was no reaction from him as sentence was passed down.
Imagine spending your life planning, waiting, wanting, spending all your money, taking the perilous journey to get to the United Kingdom because you believe that once you get to the United Kingdom, your life will be better. Your dreams, your planning, your spending finally come to fruition. But only 8 days after arriving in the United Kingdom, you've been jailed. That is the shocking story that we have for you today. This man has been jailed in the United Kingdom after only 8 days of arriving. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Joy. On this channel, we share real stories, lived experiences of immigrants in the diaspora, stories to inform you and to educate you, not stories to scare you. Knowledge is power, as they said, and it starts with information. So if you're interested in that kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you will see when I post the next video. Now let's dive into the story. This African man, Kebatu, is going to be spending a long time in jail and facing deportation back to his home country once he's completed his sentence. This man still maintains that he is innocent. He's asking that he should be deported instead of him spending time behind bars in the United Kingdom. He wants to be deported back to his home country. According to the reports, this man was in the town center when a young girl who is only 14 years old asked him, "Do you want some pizza?" And it is reported that after that, he started sexually harassing this young girl. He was harassing her to the point where an adult woman saw him talking to the girl and intervened. And she said to him, "Do you know she is a child? Leave her alone. She is only a child." But this man, Kebatu, he did not stop. He did not take notice. He continued talking to the young girl. While he was talking to the young girl, it is said that he touched the young girl's thigh. He was touching the young girl's hair and telling her, "Oh, come back to the hotel where I'm staying." He was telling her that he wanted to make babies with her and her friend. The adult woman that intervened, according to the reports, Kebatu also tried to touch her without her consent. This man continued to maintain his innocence. He said he would never do anything like that because he is a Christian and he's a father. Let me know what your views are in the comment section. What do you think about this story? Kebatu was arrested and his arrest sparked riot in Epping in the area. That riot eventually spread to other parts of the UK. When Kebatu went to court, according to the reports, he said that he didn't understand English. The second thing that Kebatu said was that he was suffering from mental illness. Reports also said that Kebatu said that he didn't know that UK was so strict. He went to court and he was found guilty of 2 charges: indecent assault to a 14-year-old girl and sexual harassment. He has asked his barrister to ask the court to deport him straight away back to his home country. Hadush Kebatu, 41 years old, have been staying at the Bell Hotel in Essex Town when the incident occurred, fueling weeks of protests at the site. The Ethiopian national was found guilty of 2 counts of sexual assault, attempted sexual assault, inciting a girl to engage in sexual activity and harassment without violence earlier this month. Handing the sentence, the district judge Christopher Williams said that the asylum seeker posed a significant risk of reoffending. He also told the court that Kebatu could not have anticipated his offending would cause such a response from the public, particularly in Epping and also across the UK, resulting in mass demonstrations and fear that children in the UK are not safe. He told Kebatu that it is evidence to me that your shame and remorse isn't because of the offense you've committed, but because of the impact that they've had. Chelmsford Magistrates Court told Kebatu that he tried to kiss the teenager, put his hand on her thigh, and brushed her hair after she offered him pizza. The asylum seeker told the girl and her friend that he wanted to have a baby with them and invited them back to his hotel. The incident happened on July the 7th, a week after he arrived on a boat in the UK. The girl told the police that she froze and got really creeped out, telling him, "No, I am 14. Kebatu was also found guilty of sexually assaulting a woman, putting his hand on her thigh and asking her to kiss him when she tried to intervene after seeing him talking to the girl again the following day. He denied all the charges, but he was found guilty and he was convicted this month. The prosecutor, Stuart Cohen, discussing a pre-sentence report, said the Kebatu admitted, and I quote, he didn't know that the UK was so strict, even though he knew the Ethiopian age of consent was 18. He added that the asylum seeker felt very sad and felt a lot of remorse, but also added that the word manipulative is used within the report. The adult woman that was sexually assaulted by Kebatu and who also cannot be named for legal reasons, she said, end quote, since the incident, I feel very angered and frustrated. The prosecutors said that Mr. Kebatu did not even appear to know that what he done was wrong. He said he would rather go home than to spend time in a UK prison. What are your views about this story? Please leave me a comment in the comment section. He has been found guilty and he will be spending time in prison. What do you think? A young girl has been traumatized. She said every time she see a man, she is shaking. Every time she passed by the place where it happened, she is shaking. And a man who took a perilous journey, traveled across countries to get to the United Kingdom. After only 8 days, he was arrested and is now facing time in UK prison. Let me know what your views are in the comment section. There are many valuable lessons to be learned from this story. Hopefully, Kebatu can reflect on his action. But there's a young girl here that is traumatized and she will have to live with that maybe for the rest of her life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you'll see when I post the next video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.